Purple Robe Master+Technological Development+Rune AK+Live broadcast. In the new semester, as soon as Qin Fang walked into the campus, he was invited by the National Development Bureau to have tea. Someone has reported that you have hidden firearms. Impossible, I am a purple-robed heavenly master. How could I possibly hide firearms privately? The next second, with a snap, a grenade fell from Qin Fang's body. Everyone in the Foreign Affairs Bureau was sweating profusely as they watched. Don't be nervous, everyone. This thing is used to catch ghosts, it can't kill people. With a clatter, an AK full of talismans also fell out. Everyone opened their mouths wide and said, "How do you explain this?" This is a magical tool for driving away ghosts from the poor, full name Cyberbugwa AK. You're a celestial master, how could you use AK to exorcise ghosts? The times are advancing, technology is developing, and the poor are also keeping up with current events. You worked part-time during your vacation and slaughtered all the streets of the Ghost King. To eliminate harm to the people, the main thing is that someone pays. What magic tool did you use this time? Skyfire Formation Barrett. I heard you captured the Ghost Queen alive. She was implanted into my mechanical body by me, and now she's my cyberboy. The cyborg modified by the Ghost Queen. How did she submit to you? I am not good at scriptures, but I have some knowledge of martial arts. Good guy. Are you going against the sky? I dare not defy the heavens. Below the immortal, I am invincible, and above the immortal, I will fight 10. The next second, Cybermaster will start the live broadcast. Friends, let's brush a little gift. How about we slaughter this ghost territory tonight? Ah! What did this Taoist bring out? Damn it! Sky Thunder Formation Gatling. Chapter 1. Live streaming on the street to catch ghosts, Thunder blows big shoes. You are listening at Novel Full. Audio. Dragon Kingdom. Demai City. 6 hours before the erosion of the ghost world. Qin Fang walked on a muddy urban road and took out a contact lens case from his pocket. At the moment he put on his contact lenses, his live broadcast began on the Shake Hands platform. In the live broadcast room, the title reads: Purple Wei Shan, Purple-Robed Heavenly Master, Live Capture Ghosts. The title with such gimmicks attracted a crowd to click into his live broadcast room. Soon, Qin Fang's live broadcast room reached 500 people. Yo, such a young man. I thought it was an old man when I saw the title, Heavenly Master. But this kid is indeed wearing a purple Taoist robe. Ziwei Mountain. Why haven't I ever heard of this mountain before? Judging from his appearance, it should be the first day of broadcasting. At this moment, Qin Fang looked at the constantly rising data in the live broadcast room and suddenly said, "Good morning everyone, family members. The thing is, in half an hour, I will start school." However, when I passed by this place, I found that the black clouds were overwhelming, and it was mostly caused by evil creatures. There must be evil spirits haunting here. The first time it started broadcasting, I didn't expect it to attract so many people to watch. I promised to resolve the battle within 30 minutes. Today, let's live stream to catch ghosts. Qin Fang spoke and took out a compass directly from his Taoist robe. When everyone saw the compass, they had some doubts. Because this compass is different from what they had in mind. Traditional compasses are mostly made of brass with a glass top. And the compass Qin Fang held was black all over, with buttons on both sides, and the top cover would light up. Wait. Isn't this a tablet computer, isn't it, buddy? Are you teasing us? How did you do it by impersonating a compass with a tablet? Look, on his tablet, it really has a compass layout. At this point, Qin Fang also saw doubts in the comments section. He immediately said, "Everyone, with the development of the times and the progress of technology, we Taoists are also constantly developing. Electronic compass, higher accuracy. The key is, download this software for free. Good guy. I said that Taoists usually call themselves poor Dao, it seems like they are really poor. I've only heard of ghost catching before, and I've never seen a live stream of ghost catching before. Is this really something? He's just a college student, playing cosplay here. You really believe him? Is it true? Just take a look and you'll know, at most half an hour. I've seen so many of their tricks, pretending to enter a haunted house and then finding someone to cooperate with me, but they're all fake. Believe it or not, within half an hour, he will start live streaming and selling products directly. In the comments section, many people do not believe that Qin Fang is really here to catch ghosts, but instead many people believe that he is a scammer. Qin Fang saw such remarks, but he remained silent. Instead, he continued to walk towards the prey according to the display on the compass. Today is a cloudy day, with occasional raindrops falling, but soon it stopped. Qin Fang observed the terrain from left to right, shuttling between the alleys. Suddenly, in his left eye, a black figure flashed by. At this point, the comments section began to discuss. Hey! Did a light and shadow flash by just now? That's right, a figure that doesn't shine. Ah! Isn't that right? How do I feel like that doesn't seem like a person, what kind of animal is it? Are you all dizzy? Why didn't I see anything? Qin Fang, on the other hand, calmly withdrew the tablet, pinched the secret in his hand, and gently said, the purple star has moved, and there is no escape. Immediately after, Qin Fang placed his 2 fingers in front of him and lightly swiped them. Suddenly, in front of him, the world turned into a dull color. And deep in the alley, a wicked ghost lying in the corner is emitting a bright purple color at this moment. The evil ghost was clearly frightened by Qin Fang, lying motionless in the corner, staring at him with a fierce gaze. The appearance of being ready to run away at any time. Qin Fang walked forward calmly, pretending not to notice him, and walked to the garbage dump, turning his back towards the evil ghost. Suddenly, Qin Fang suddenly turned around and quickly grabbed the neck of the evil ghost with one big hand. Just pull out that evil ghost from the corner. Qin quickly took a piece of red rope from his left hand and put it around the neck of the evil ghost. Pop! Qin Fang threw the evil ghost heavily to the ground. The evil ghost wanted to struggle and escape, but was caught in a red rope and couldn't move a bit. At that moment, everyone in the live broadcast room began to exclaim in surprise. Sleeping trough. There really are ghosts. My mom, is this just a ghost? How come this ghost looks so ugly? The evil ghost has a few sparse hairs on its head, and although it is humanoid, it often walks on 4 legs. My skin is gray all over, my eyes are protruding and covered in blood. Qin Fang looked at the evil ghost and said to everyone in the live broadcast room, everyone. Watch it, this is the evil ghost. Although there is only one small one, don't underestimate him. He hides in invisible corners, secretly absorbing people's energy. When he grows to a certain size, he will start eating people. So, make sure to get rid of him now. Everyone, who can help me brush a gift. I'll take care of him now. Listening to Qin Fang's words, it's really a good thing, big brother. He just gave Qin Fang a big rocket. Qin Fang's eyes lit up when he saw it. Thank you, big brother, for sending the rocket. I will use my purple micro technique now. I saw Qin Fang come to the evil ghost and recite a spell, but he accidentally took off his shoes. Shout loudly, 5 thunderbolts, big shoes pulled out. Bang! Qin released a shoe and took a photo. My size 42 shoes, today I'll give you a feeling of size 46. Buzz click. When the soul of the shoe touched the evil spirit, it really emitted countless currents from the soul. Dig straight into the body of the evil ghost. In an instant, the evil ghost was cut off from the outside and tender inside. The people in the live broadcast room are all dumbfounded. What the hell? 5 thunderbolts, big shoe pullers. Do your ancestors know that you catch ghosts like this? What a heavenly master, you use the soles of your shoes to catch ghosts, right? At the other end of the live broadcast room, 3 personnel from the National Bureau of Foreign Affairs saw this scene and fell into contemplation. Boss Lee, we've been watching this kid for half a month now. He has already live-streamed to catch ghosts. Should we talk to him now? It's okay to talk to him, but we have to find a reason, right? According to the information on his profile, he has hidden firearms in his hand. Just find him. Hiding firearms privately. That's just hearsay we got, there's no evidence. Let's catch him first, mainly because he has too much news and it's too untrue. Kill the Ghost King. Hide firearms privately. After capturing ghosts alive. Don't worry if this kind of person doesn't investigate. Chapter 2. Cyber Master. You use AK to catch ghosts. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. After Qin Fang happily closed the broadcast, he followed the path and headed to the university. After entering the university, some classmates even greeted him. Yo! Qin Fang. What are you wearing? Playing cosplay. Looking at Qin Fang's purple Taoist robe, everyone cast strange glances. Qin Fang became a target for all teachers and students in the school to visit. But the next second, a group of personnel from the National Affairs Bureau surrounded Qin Fang at the school gate. Hello, we are investigators from the National Bureau of Foreign Affairs. Here are our documents. We have received a lot of information about you, including your possession of firearms. Please come with us and cooperate with our investigation for a moment. All the teachers and students in the school froze at the entrance. What do you mean? People from the National Affairs Bureau are here to catch Qin and release him. Damn it, this kid can't really have any problems, can he? It shouldn't be. I heard he works part-time or something during his holidays, just work-study programs. You haven't heard of him, he's a Taoist from Ziwei Mountain. He's a Taoist from Ziwei Mountain, and he's a heavenly master. But what kind of ghost is hiding firearms privately? Taoist secretly hides firearms. What is the situation? Everyone didn't understand and stared at Qin Fang in confusion. Qin Fang, on the other hand, remained calm and composed, anticipating this moment in his heart. During the winter vacation part-time job, there was indeed a slight increase in activity. Qin Fang said lightly, "Okay, I'll come with you." As he spoke, Qin Fang was surrounded by a group of staff and escorted onto the car. The 5 prominent characters on the car door plunged the whole school into contemplation. The National Bureau of Foreign Affairs is handling cases. Arrive at the interrogation room of the National Bureau of Foreign Affairs. Li Anning, Captain Li, was the first to ask, Qin Fang, right? There is news that you are hiding firearms. Is that the case? Qin Fang said lightly, Captain Li, this is completely nonsense. I am a Taoist in a purple robe, how could I possibly hide firearms privately? And the next second, Qin Fang's robe trembled and a grenade rolled out from inside. Pop it. The grenade fell to the ground. Gollum. Rolling forward 2 meters, it landed at Li Anning's feet. Li Anning picked it up and held it in his hand. Only then did I realize that it was actually a hand grenade engraved with talismans. At this moment, the 3 people behind the table were almost staring out of their eyes. Sleeping slot. Grenade. This is not hearsay, it's really true. On Li Anning's forehead, a layer of fine sweat oozed out at a visible speed to the naked eye. He turned his head abruptly and asked, have you not hidden any firearms? How do you explain this grenade, Well. At this moment, Qin Fang looked embarrassed and after some thought, let's be honest. Don't be nervous, everyone. This is what I use to catch ghosts, it can't kill anyone. Before Qin Fang could finish speaking, something fell from his Taoist robe again. Pop it. This time, the sound is clearly louder. Li Anning lowered his head and looked over. It turned out to be an AK rifle engraved with talismans. Seeing this, all three people behind the table couldn't sit still. A few people suddenly stood up. You. How do you explain this? This. Qin Fang felt even more embarrassed, and as he looked at the others, he could only say, "This is my tool for catching ghosts." Full name Cyber Gossip AK. You see, his bullets are all made of cinnabar, only useful for evil spirits and won't harm anyone. Qin Fang spoke and picked up the AK, opened the magazine, and took out red bullets one by one. Li Anning sent someone to retrieve it and checked it. It was indeed a bullet made of cinnabar. Something's wrong. You're a celestial master. You don't need a sword to catch ghosts, use an AK. The times are advancing, technology is developing, and the poor are also keeping up with current events. Listening to Qin Fang's words, the few people were shocked and stunned. They have never seen such a progressive celestial master before. After calming down, Li Anning continued to ask, "I heard that you worked part-time during your vacation and slaughtered all the streets of the Ghost King. I didn't believe this originally, but after seeing your Cyber Gossip AK, I really believed it." Qin Fang scratched his head, feeling a bit embarrassed. "We are heavenly masters, specializing in eliminating harm for the people. However, the key reason is still that someone is giving money." Li Anning nodded and said, "Part-time is understandable. Working part-time is a good thing. What weapon are you using this time? Isn't it? What magical tool? This Ghost King is still a bit difficult. I used the Heavenly Fire Formation Barret." Qin let out a mouthful, and a few people almost sprayed blood. "What thing?" "Barret, you also have it, Captain Li, pay attention to your vocabulary. It's Barret from the Heavenly Fire Formation. On Barret's firearms, carve the Heavenly Fire Formation spell and then open the altar for practice. So, the bullets fired by Barret will have the power of the Heavenly Fire Formation." A few people listened to Qin Fang's explanation, their hands trembling one by one, pretending to drink water. Li Anning was drinking water as the bottle mouth kept hitting her teeth. "I drank it for a while, but I didn't drink it." He put down the water bottle and said softly, "You really have Nima's ingenuity. You." Li Anning spoke and looked at the information in his hand. "Did you capture the Ghost Queen alive?" This can't be true, can it? At this moment, Li Anning would rather hope that everything in the information is false. Qin Fang's existence is simply incredible. Unexpectedly, Qin Fang said calmly, "That's right. That Ghost Queen is really difficult to deal with. I saw that she still had a trace of conscience, so I captured her alive. Installed inside a mechanical body, she is now my cyber boy." Cyber. Daotong. Big brother, are you still speaking human language? Where do these two words come next to each other? Qin Fang looked at the several people who were constantly shocked and said, "I know you don't believe me. Look, I have a photo here." Qin Fang stood up and placed the photo in front of several people, who were suddenly stunned. "Damn it, there really is this thing." In the photo, a Taoist dressed as a maid stood next to Qin Fang. The child had two buns on his head, with a flowing red ribbon. Various mechanical bones on the body are exposed, and the eyes emit red light. The key is that on her chest, there are 8 big characters written. "Infinite Heavenly Sovereign, feather transforms into immortal." Looking at the photo, Li Anning asked, "Is this the Ghost Queen? How did she submit to you?" "I am young and unwilling to listen to scriptures, and I don't know much about it now. But I have some understanding of punches and kicks. The meaning in plain language is to convince her." Looking at Qin Fang's information, everyone's emotions at this moment are very complicated. They didn't expect that every rumor about this Taoist would be true. Looking at Qin Fang, Li Anning couldn't help but blurt out, "You're going against the sky. I dare not defy the heavens, I am invincible under the immortals. Above the immortal, I want to fight 10. Since you are so awesome, I believe you have also discovered that the problem now lies in this world. Suddenly, Li Anning's face darkened and he asked seriously. Qin Fang's face sank like water in an instant, and he calmly said, I have done so many part-time jobs during my vacation. Just confirming this message. Today it seems that it's true. Chapter 3. The erosion of the ghost realm begins. Saibo Daotong appears. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. Listening to Qin Fang and Li Anning's words, Su Chirue beside her was a bit confused. She asked, what are you talking about? Looking at Su Chirue, who was naive, Qin Fang said softly, I had a divination before the holiday. According to the hexagram, it's really unlucky. Qin Fang spoke and looked at Su Chirue. Su Chirue quickly covered her chest with both hands and said, what are you talking about? What do you think this is? You stinky Taoist, dare to act wild here. Li Anning quickly stopped Su Chirue from the side and said, hey. Xiao Su. What they're talking about is a big deal. Not a big chest. What are you in a hurry for? Qin Fang also looked awkwardly at the few people and said, it's a bit impolite of me to speak. According to the hexagram, within 6 months, it is feared that the world will undergo earth-shattering changes. For humans, it's a big disaster. Li Anning nodded and said, that's right, our Foreign Affairs Bureau has also discovered many problems in the past 6 months. And recently, we also joined forces with countries around the world to share information, and found that it's not just China. Spiritual events occur all over the world. For example, when earthquakes occur frequently, people hear countless howls. There are still many cases of missing persons happening in other places. The river is cut off, and many animals are jumping off cliffs in groups to commit suicide. Some people say they witnessed the night walk of ghosts. It seems that within the past 6 months, the number of evil spirits is rapidly increasing. Eyewitness incidents are also increasing. This is likely to indicate what kind of change the world is about to undergo. Unexpectedly, Qin Fang said softly, the day before yesterday, I had already calculated what had changed. What changes? Ghost world erosion. Ghost world erosion. What does this mean? The crowd asked in confusion. Below our world, there is another world called the Ghost Realm, for some unknown reason, constantly eroding our world. 2 worlds are moving towards integration. Originally, our world should have been protected by barriers. However, within these 6 months, the barrier has become increasingly fragile. I assert that before it gets dark today, the ghost world will extensively erode our world. What? Before it gets dark today. So fast. What should we do then? There is no way to merge the 2 worlds. This is a natural phenomenon. We can only confront nature, we can eliminate as much as we can. At this moment, a green light suddenly flashed from Qin Fang's temple. Qin Fang lightly tapped his temple. A message appeared before his eyes. Demai City, Huan District, Yuhua Community has experienced a ghost injury incident. Please handle it quickly. Upon seeing this news, Qin Fang's face turned solemn and he said softly, I didn't expect you to come so quickly. He lightly touched his temple again and arrived at the system interface. Ding! Cyber Master System, serving you. Friendly reminder, you can claim a Sky Thunder Formation Gatling by eliminating another Ghost King. Wishing you a journey of catching ghosts without any taboos, smooth sailing. Infinite Heavenly Sovereign, alright, I'm finally going to use you. I've been wanting to test your power for a long time. Exiting the system interface, the few people in front of me looked bewildered. Where are you talking to yourself about something? Qin Fang stood up and said, a few of you. A ghost injury incident occurred in Yuhua Community, Huan District. I need to deal with it urgently. Before Qin Fang could finish speaking, the door of the interrogation room was suddenly opened by someone. A staff member hurriedly came in from outside and looked at a few people, saying, "Captain Li. A ghost injury incident occurred in Yuhua Community, Huan District." After hearing the words of the staff member, Li Anning and others couldn't help but look at Qin Fang. "Wait a minute. Our country's Foreign Affairs Bureau just received a notice. How did you know about this?" A few people were extremely puzzled. They never expected that the news from this celestial master would be even more sensitive than theirs. "This is not scientific," Qin Fang said. "I just said it all. Do I know how to divine? Is this small matter still difficult for me? Hurry up and leave. It's going to be late soon." But as Qin Fang was about to leave the interrogation room, Su Chirue on one side shouted, "Stop. You stand there, don't move." She turned to look at Li Anning and whispered, "Team Li, this kid's hidden firearms issue has not been resolved yet. Can we let him go?" Li Anning pondered for a moment and said, "It's okay, let's take a look at how he captures ghosts. If the means are even higher than the situation in our country, then we have no need to catch him at all. On the contrary, it will be very helpful to us." A few people glanced at each other and nodded. Subsequently, Qin Fang followed a few people out of the gate of the Gui Bureau and arrived at the front of the vehicles of the Gui Bureau. Qin Fang looked at the car and said, "Are you taking this to the scene?" Sukirui watched from the side and said, "What's wrong? Are you afraid of motion sickness? I can slow down a bit." Qin Fang waved his hand and said, "Can we slow down this kind of thing a bit? That must be fast. You guys sit here and leave. I'll figure it out on my own." "What can you do?" A few people looked at Qin Fang. Watching him arrive at an open field, raise his right hand in mid-air. Qin Fang suddenly shouted, "Where is Daotong?" With just one sound, a few people saw countless lightning bolts flying out of his palm. The lightning accompanied a gust of fresh wind, blowing Qin Fang's Taoist robe up. A faint blue halo was released from Qin Fang's palm. Bang! Next second, a cyberboy appeared in front of everyone. That child was dressed in maid attire, with red ribbons tied to her two buns. "In front of my chest, 8 big characters shine brightly. Infinite heavenly sovereign, transform into an immortal through feathering." Upon seeing this scene, Li Anning only felt her legs soften and almost fell to the ground. I'm really ignorant. This guy can actually summon his Taoist child out of thin air. Is this special technology or Taoism? I can't understand. The shocked few people were stunned at the moment, standing in place, already stunned. Li Anning's heart was extremely turbulent. How could this guy come up with such technology that we don't even have in other countries? Is this guy here to fight against the face of our country's foreign affairs? I have seen the Heavenly Master, but I have not seen the Cyber Daotong. I have never seen someone dressed as a maid for Cyber Boy. And Qin Fang's next move surprised several people, causing their chins to fall to the ground. Qin Fang said to Daotong, "Daotong, take me to Yuhua Community." The next second, the child directly carried Qin on his back. Slowly say a sentence from the mechanical face with red light in its eyes. I thought you could turn on the autonomous driving function. Cyber Daotong is dedicated to serving you. Kind reminder. With millions of roads, safety comes first. Irregular driving, tears streaming down my loved one's eyes. Chapter 4. Today we slaughtered this haunted land. How about it? You are listening at novelfull.audio. Just as the child finished speaking, everyone watched helplessly as the child ran away with Qin Fang on his back. However, the few people only saw the moment the Taoist ran, and the entire Taoist had already disappeared in front of them. Sukirui widened her eyes and looked at the empty space, then pushed her right hand towards Li Anning on the side. Hey! Li team! Do you see what happened just now? Li Anning also widened her eyes and pushed Su Qirui's hand away. Then he covered his forehead and said, "Wait a moment. Wait a moment. My blood pressure is getting a little higher now. Am I experiencing any mental issues? Is that just an illusion?" On one side was a staff member who looked more than 40 years old, named Mount Huangshanjiu. Mount Huangshan opened his mouth for a long time and said softly, "I have worked in the Foreign Affairs Bureau for 20 years. I've never seen such an outrageous thing before. The speed of the cyberboy just now should have reached 180 kilometers per hour. What exactly is the origin of this Qin Fang?" A few people were shocked to the point where they couldn't believe their eyes. After a moment of shock, they remembered that they were going to the scene. Immediately, a few people sounded the alarm, and all 20 members of the first team of the National Bureau of Foreign Affairs were present. After explaining the severity of the situation to the team members, everyone immediately brought their equipment and went to Yuhua community. When we got to the car, Mount Huangshanjiu drove the car to the Foreign Affairs Bureau. Li Anning sat in the passenger seat, pondering something. Suddenly, Li Anning said, "How far is Yuhua community from here?" "About 11 kilometers. How long can we drive there?" "About 10 minutes, if there is traffic jam, it may take even longer." "So, based on the speed of Qin Fang's young Taoist just now, how long will they arrive?" Mount Huangshan was driving his car for a long time, and he roughly calculated. "Maybe, less than 3 minutes. What? A robot can run faster than a car." While a few people were still shocked, Qin Fang was lying behind Daotong and had already crossed the street. Above the street market, there was a sea of people, and only a robot dressed in maid attire, resembling a Taoist, was running frantically forward with a young man wearing a purple Taoist robe on his back. The speed is so fast that it brings gusts of fresh breeze on the road. On the roadside, an old lady is preparing to cross the road. When she was on one side of her head, she suddenly saw Daotong running towards her with Qin Fang on his back. At the sight of the child's speed, the old lady couldn't help but feel scared in her heart. "If this hits me, I won't be able to fly out 10 or 8 meters. When the old lady gets excited, she opens her mouth wide and wants to shout out. But she didn't expect that her mouth was a bit too wide open. Before the sound could be heard, the dentures flew out. The surrounding citizens all saw the funny scene of the old lady, with dentures flying out of her mouth and heading straight towards the zebra crossing, falling off. However, before anyone could come and see the denture falling to the ground, Qin Fang and Daotong had already come closer. Qin Fang grabbed his half-empty denture and held the old lady's cheek with his back hand. Pop! The dentures have been successfully installed. Whoosh! The next second, Daotong and Qin Fang had immediately disappeared. At this moment, the old lady's cry had just begun. Ah! Ah! The old lady rubbed her eyes. "I'm getting older and have hallucinations. Who just installed my dentures?" When Qin Fang arrived near Yuhua community, he noticed something was wrong here. "I saw a large dark cloud spreading towards the surrounding area in the sky of Yuhua community. And the community on the ground, at this moment, seems to have been drained of color, becoming dull and lifeless." Qin Fang lightly tapped his temples and opened the live broadcast. Due to Qin's ghost-catching live broadcast in the morning, countless people are waiting for him to start broadcasting again at this moment. A large number of viewers were quick-witted and rushed into Qin Fang's live broadcast room in an instant. "Damn it! You finally started broadcasting. I introduced my whole family to you. Brothers, I went to investigate. This kid is the Heavenly Master of Ziwei Mountain. Damn it, this is a genuine Heavenly Master, passed down from our ancestors to this day. That's right, now Ziwei Mountain has become a tourist attraction, the effect is not very good, and tickets cannot be bought. Mom, look where Qin Tianshi has come from." Through Qin Fang's eyes, the people in the live broadcast room saw that terrible scene. People are constantly running out of that community. Someone is crying. Someone is shouting loudly. Several security guards are evacuating the crowd and quickly leaving the community. The dark clouds in the sky are also very different at this moment. He seemed to be alive, and suddenly, the dark clouds poured down directly from the sky. Large black clouds fell directly from the sky. Those black clouds are in mid-air, turning into rolling black smoke, filling the entire community with black smoke, like a human purgatory. At the same time, various news outlets are competing to report on this matter. Taxi, drivers, and passengers. In the restaurant, the owner and diners. In the family, parents and children. Company, employees, and president. Countless people have heard the same news at this moment. A supernatural event is happening in Yuhua Community, Huan District, Demai City, China. Countless black clouds enveloped the Yuhua community, and unknown creatures of all sizes appeared underground. According to the answers of the escaped witnesses, those things resemble some people. But he is gray all over, likes to walk on 4 legs, has sparse hair on his head, and emits a foul smell all over his body. And there are some larger ones that can harm humans. Watching the news report, people's hearts began to panic. Damn it, what is this? What exactly is this falling from the sky? Are everyone in Yuhua community okay? Isn't this thing also appearing by my side? At this moment, Qin Fang looked at the scene before him and his heart was filled with ups and downs. I couldn't help but say, this is really, the black clouds are pressing down on the city, ready to destroy it. On the day of hoeing, at noon. Looking down at my hometown. When Qin Fang said these words, the people in the live broadcast room were all confused. Ah! What are you talking about? What emotions do you want to express? You can simply say, you don't have to force yourself to be like this, why bother? Heavenly Master. Good poetry. Good poetry. How about you become a celestial teacher? This cultural level flows in your blood. Looking at the devastated community, Qin Fang said to everyone in the live broadcast room, blessings, everyone. Brush a small gift for me. How about we slaughter this ghost territory today? Chapter 5. First catch a ghost king and show it to everyone. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Qin Fang had just said these words when he saw countless small gifts in the live broadcast room, which had already started to be showcased. Looking at the screen, countless small gifts were raging, and Qin Fang was in a great mood. Blessed lords, every gift given to the poor will turn into merit and bless you with a safe life. Since the ghost world is eroding, I am willing to give it a try. Those who offend me on earth. Although far away, one must be executed. This little celestial master's words are quite crazy. Although they are all good words, why is this little celestial master acting like a rogue? Hurry up, everyone will finish their farts soon. At this moment, Qin Fang turned his head to look at the Daotong on the side, and the people in the live broadcast room saw this Daotong for the first time. Suddenly, everyone's eyes lit up. Wait. Damn it, what the hell is this? Daotong dressed in maid attire. Is the realm of Ziwei Mountain already so high? Is this really a robot? It's really a cyberboy. Heavenly Master, no matter how good your Taoist techniques are, your aesthetics are still good. Qin Fang said to Daotong, Number 1. Speed fixed beam array. My Heavenly Master, we're going to slaughter this ghost realm. Upon hearing Qin Fang's words, the child stood up and took out dozens of talismans from his pocket. The child rushed into the community and suddenly scattered all the talismans into the sky. At the same time, Qin placed his hands on his chest to seal it. Bundle formation. Ghosts and gods appear, and the heavens move in stillness. Go. Qin Fang recited the spell, like Zhong Ming. Although the voice was not very loud, it seemed that no matter where the person was, they could hear it clearly. With just this curse, everyone in the live broadcast room realized that this guy was really coming. After Qin Fang finished reciting the word open, he saw dozens of talismans flashing with golden hues amidst the thick black mist. Those talismans rose up into the sky, rushing towards the thick fog all around. Dang! 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 When those talismans arrived at the black mist boundary, it was as if they were nailed to the barrier. Make waves of sounds like bells ringing. That voice is awe-inspiring. It gives people an endless sense of security again. In the blink of an eye, dozens of talismans were placed on the edge of the black mist, blocking the entire community. An invisible barrier has already trapped the community below. At this moment, everyone in the live broadcast room was stunned. Sleeping trough. This heavenly master is really coming. I'm really a real person who doesn't show up. What was that sound just now? It feels so secure. Qin Tianshi. What gift do you want? It's just a matter of your word. At this moment, everyone in the live broadcast room has been completely conquered by Qin Fang's move. For a while, more and more people spread word of mouth, and more people flooded into the live broadcast room. In just 2 minutes, Qin Fang's live broadcast room directly surpassed 1 million online viewers. Qin Fang looked at the data and felt extremely excited. Dear blessings, let's take a walk with this small gift. I'll catch a ghost king first and show everyone. As soon as the words fell, countless gifts had already been showcased in the live broadcast room. Rockets appeared one by one on the screen of the live broadcast room. Qin Fang closed his eyes, pinched the formula in his hand, and recited a curse in his mouth. Purple micro-stars move, nowhere to hide. When Qin Fang opened his eyes again, everything in front of him became dull and lifeless. Suddenly, he felt a cool breeze blowing behind him. A big hand rushed towards him and patted it over. Qin Fang smiled slightly and said, "Little low-level ghost king, dare you sneak attack me?" Qin Fang didn't even turn around and lifted his right hand to the left. Bang! A burst of black mist was blown away by a powerful palm wind. In the thick fog, a black hand, more than 3 times larger than a human hand, struck Qin Fang's palm. The loud collision startled everyone in the live broadcast room. Damn it! What a loud voice! What just happened? Is this special? Is it the hand of the Ghost King? It wasn't until Qin Fang turned his head slightly that everyone saw the big hand, which was now patting Qin Fang's palm. It's really fake. With such a big hand, the sound just captured in a moment is enough to prove the power of this palm. The force of this palm is at least over 100 pounds. What? So I was easily caught by Qin Tianshi like this. Have you noticed that Qin Tianshi didn't even move, not even take a glance at him? Qin Fang smiled slightly on his face at this moment. Suddenly, he grabbed the finger of the Ghost King with his right hand. The next second, Qin exerted force from his waist and gently pushed back. That Ghost King actually rose up straight into the air like this. Qin Fang raised his head slightly and looked at the Ghost King hanging in mid-air. Bang! In an instant, Qin Fang grabbed a finger of the Ghost King and threw it over his shoulder. The Ghost King fell heavily on the ground in front of him. A large black mist also dispersed at this moment. Until then, everyone could see clearly the appearance of the Ghost King in front of them. That Ghost King is about 2 meters tall, covered in black and gray, very similar to the appearance of evil spirits. However, his body size is much larger than that of a demon. The Ghost King was thrown to the ground, and his throat roared low in waves. Obviously, I didn't expect Qin Fang, who seemed weak, to fall to the ground so easily. Qin Fang looked contemptuously at the Ghost King in front of him and said, "So, your name is Charlotte. You're really crazy." As Qin Fang spoke, he walked forward and lifted his foot, taking off one of his shoes. Damn it! The Heavenly Master took off his shoes again. It's broken. It seems that this Ghost King must die today. People who watched Qin Fang's live broadcast in the morning immediately understood what he was going to do when they saw him take off his shoes. But the people who just entered the live broadcast room had no idea what he was going to do. After all, no celestial master has ever used shoe soles to beat ghosts. What's the situation? How did the little celestial master take off his shoes? Is it any new Taoist art? It's not like using shoes to suffocate the Ghost King. Don't say it. You really don't say it. At the same time, everyone from the National Affairs Bureau arrived slowly. At this moment, everyone stood outside the community and saw Qin Fang inside the community. He took off his shoes from his feet and headed straight for the Ghost King lying on the ground. 5 thunderbolts. Big shoe pullers. Pop. Qin Fang took his shoes and directly patted the top of the Ghost King's head. For a moment, countless currents drilled out of the soles of the shoes, pulling and pulling the Ghost King's electricity. This shot stunned everyone in the National Affairs Bureau. Am I special? This is the Taoist technique of Ziwei Mountain. 5 thunderbolts thundering. Big shoe pulling. What is the name of this Taoist art? The key is. It's really useful. Chapter 6. The Ghost King is on the brink of death. Evil spirits come to die. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. Mount Huangshan couldn't help shaking his head for a long time. Ziwei Mountain Taoist method is really different. Within the community, Qin Fang's voice also came out. I'm really special giving you face. Pop. How dare you sneak attack me? Pop. I'll give you a big mouth. Pop. Every word Qin Fang said was like a shoe to that Ghost King. The Ghost King who was smoking is now on the brink of death. Just when everyone in the live broadcast room thought Qin Fang was about to kill the Ghost King, an accident happened. In an instant, the black mist that had already dispersed around was constantly approaching Qin Fang. Amidst the black mist, waves of low roars kept coming from the air. Qin Fang also heard the sound, and he looked forward with his purple micro-true eyes, only then did he realize. At this moment, in the black mist in front of him, there were dozens of evil spirits, big and small, hidden. Slowly moving towards him. Every evil ghost is crawling forward. Eyes were fixed on Qin Fang one by one. Black air occasionally flows down from the mouth, while emitting an unpleasant odor. The foul smell was overwhelming, choking people almost unable to open their eyes. Everyone outside the community naturally saw such a scene. Mount Huangshan took the lead in saying, "Let's go in and help him." After saying that, Mount Huangshan walked forward for a long time. However, the next second he collided with a transparent barrier. Bang! Mount Huangshan reached into the air for a long time and found an invisible barrier in front of him, which was separating the inside and outside of the community. Mount Huangshan touched the barrier for a long time and asked Li Anning, "Team Li. What is this?" Li Anning also stepped forward to feel it and said, "Is this the legendary barrier?" Suddenly, Li Anning looked up and saw dozens of talismans marking the boundary in the sky, which seemed almost non-existent. "Look, you may be the talisman that activated the barrier." Everyone looked at the talisman hanging in the air and exclaimed in amazement, so the Taoist techniques of Ziwei Mountain are all true. It seems that this little celestial master still has some skills. When fighting ghosts, it really looks like a rogue. I've never seen a Taoist catch ghosts before, using the soles of his shoes to pull their big mouths out. While everyone was amazed, they also marveled at Qin Fang's method of catching ghosts, which was truly difficult for everyone to accept. Sukirui looked at the barrier on the side and said, "Team Li, this kid has set up a barrier here. How can we go in and help him?" Li Anning pondered and looked at the situation inside. Since he has set up this barrier, he definitely doesn't want us to enter. Look. Li Anning spoke and pointed to the other side of the community wall. A few people looked in the direction of Li Anning's fingers. I was seeing a young man climbing out of that wall. The young man successfully walked out of the barrier, while the evil ghost behind him collided head-on with the barrier. Li Anning continued, this barrier must be able to automatically identify every person entering and exiting him. People like demons cannot freely enter and exit. And ordinary people can escape danger within the barrier. As soon as these words were spoken, everyone nodded in agreement. Mount Huangshan said thoughtfully for a long time. You mean that this boundary has identified me as a devil? Hey buddy, you're picking on me, right? Li Anning's face darkened for a moment and turned to look at Mount Huangshan Mountain for a long time. Mount Huangshan quickly laughed. You're kidding. Just kidding. I understand what you mean now. So we can't get in now, what should we do? Can't we always be an audience here, right? Li Anning looked at the people around him, many of whom were slightly injured. All the staff of the Foreign Affairs Bureau present. Now take out the supplies we have prepared from the car and help disinfect the injured people on site. Organize the masses in an orderly manner and evacuate to a safe place, yes. The staff of the National Bureau of Foreign Affairs, upon hearing this, answered in unison and began to get busy. At the same time, the evil spirits around Qin Fang were getting closer and closer to him. Qin Fang gradually stopped his hand and kept beating the Ghost King. After seeing Qin Fang's movements slow down, the dying Ghost King seemed to sense Qin Fang's fear and even burst into laughter from his throat. However, that laughter was even more unpleasant than crying. Qin Fang heard the Ghost King smile and looked down. Then he said, "You don't think I'm afraid, do you?" Qin Fang spoke and put on his shoes again. At this moment, everyone in the live broadcast room started scrolling through the screen. So many evil spirits. Mom. What's wrong with our world? Why do so many evil spirits emerge in a community? I don't know, but I gradually feel like something is quietly approaching us. There are over 40 evil spirits here. Can Qin Tianshi handle these? I believe in Qin Tianshi. He can definitely do it. Qin looked at the Ghost King and occasionally glanced at the numerous evil spirits who were eyeing him. Qin Fang opened his mouth and said, "Okay. Since you like to laugh so much. Then wait until you're laughing enough, I'll take you on the road. It's also good for you to see how your group of evil spirit babies were transformed by me." Suddenly, Qin Fang raised his hand and said, "Where is Daotong?" A lightning bolt passed by, and the child appeared in front of Qin Fang. Number 1. Where is my cyber gossip AK? After saying these words, the child pulled from behind and took out an AK rifle filled with talismans. Qin Fang took over the cyber gossip AK and gently said, "Step back." After hearing this, the child turned around and arrived at the edge of the barrier. I saw Qin Fang holding AK with one hand and lifting it up. Throwing another pair of magazines out of his cuffs. In the air, the magazine perfectly combines with AK. With a snap. At the moment when the magazine and AK were combined, Qin Fang suddenly shook his hand. AK load. This scene almost caught the eye of everyone in the live broadcast room. What kind of thing is this? That's an AK. Am I really blind? The Heavenly Master actually used an AK. Sleeping trough. Did you see his movements? No. If he only got the AK today, I wouldn't believe it at all. I've been in the military before, and I've never played with a gun so smoothly. What exactly is this situation? Mechanical assent. Firepower exceeds limit. He just said, what's this called? Cyber Gossip AK. This special thing is actually a magic weapon. While people are being shocked. Qin Fang, holding an AK in one hand, has already rushed into the group of evil spirits. Chapter 7. Cyber Gossip AK. Quickly kill a group of evil spirits. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. And the next second, I saw bursts of flames soaring into the sky amidst the black mist. And the sound of cyber gossip AK's maneuverability changing ammunition. Every detail marks the moment when there is a person inside, engaged in a killing spree. The staff of the Foreign Affairs Bureau, who were originally surrounding the community to take care of the injured, heard gunshots coming from within the community. Everyone looked inside with vigilance. Those who had just escaped, as well as those who came to join the fun in the surrounding communities, also heard the gunshots coming from inside. Everyone looked inside. Suddenly, a wicked ghost ran towards the barrier from the black mist as if fleeing for its life. Everyone watched as the evil ghost charged towards them, unable to react and just wanted to escape. But I found out that the evil ghost didn't seem to be coming towards them. The evil ghost had no trace of killing intent on his face at this moment, instead, it was fear. It's a fear of wanting to escape. A wicked ghost, trying to escape. What is behind him that makes him so scared? The next second, the appearance of a figure gave everyone the answer. I saw Qin Fang slowly walking out of the thick black mist, while he was holding an AK rifle in his hand. Shoot wildly at the evil ghost running away in front of you. Bullets emitting red flames streak brilliant trajectories in the air one by one. Insert straight into the demon's brain. Bang! In front of everyone, the evil ghost's head was directly smashed into black residues. Everyone is watching Qin Fang. I looked at the AK in his hand again. Everyone is confused. The scene of collective shock at this moment has already been live-streamed into the screen by Qin Fang. An old man's arm was bitten by a demon. The staff were disinfecting his wound with medicine, while the old man watched as Qin Fang walked out of the black smoke and shot the evil spirit with one shot. On his face, his muscles kept twitching and he said, "I'm lying down. I have lived for most of my life, and it's the first time I've seen someone use this thing to kill ghosts." The old lady beside her had empty and dull eyes. Am I dreaming? I said all the Taoists I hired before were fake. So true Taoists use guns. The staff of the National Bureau of Foreign Affairs were also stunned as they watched one by one. For a moment, everyone stopped their movements and just stood still watching Qin Fang. And Qin Fang took 2 steps forward, holding an AK and firing another shot at the already dead body of the evil ghost. Bang! Sleeping slot. It's quite professional. No. Li team. What the hell is this guy doing? Ah. The Taoist used a gun to kill ghosts. Is this the celestial master cyber? I underestimated the strength of Ziwei Mountain just now. They are all starting to use AK. I don't understand. With just this method, there aren't enough evil spirits for him to kill. Qin Fang was certain that the evil ghost had already died, so he turned around and walked into the black mist again. That graceful turn. Handsome back. At this moment, people who are being observed by the appearance of the community are taking photos with their phones. As Qin Fang entered the black mist, the mournful cries of those evil spirits were mixed with the sound of AK gunshots. One after another. About 2 minutes later, Qin Fang slowly walked out of the black mist. He carried AK, dressed in a Taoist robe without any stains. Everyone who was watching was stunned, not knowing what expression to make at this moment. Or what to say. They are totally unprepared for such a thing. Qin Fang looked at the expressions on everyone's faces and said softly, "What's going on? The ghosts are all killed." "Didn't you give a round of applause until then?" A staff member instinctively applauded. An uncle in the crowd applauded and shouted, "Bully! Qin Tianshi is amazing. Qin Tianshi. You are our hero. You saved us." At this moment, in Qin Fang's live broadcast room, countless people are crazily brushing gifts. Qin Fang looked at him and said, "Thank you, big brother, for sending us 50 skyrocketing numbers. Thank you, Big Brother, for sending us 100 cold air balloons. Thank you, Big Brother, for bringing us 100 carnivals. While Qin Fang was catching ghosts, he also received gifts with soft hands. At this moment, in Qin Fang's live broadcast room, gifts worth over 300 yuan are constantly flashing on the screen. In almost a second, you can receive 2 gifts worth over 300 yuan. Just witness Qin Fang use AK to kill dozens of evil spirits, and everyone was shocked beyond measure. I'm Nima. It's so exciting. The first time I've seen such an awesome live broadcast. Qin Tianshi. I have a heartless feeling. Just the AK in your hand. I'll shout 3 numbers, get in the car. I must see this AK on Xiaohuang's car today. Otherwise, I'll give you 100, Sky Rush 1. Qin Fang looked at the enthusiastic live broadcast room, and someone even threatened to buy his own AK. Qin Fang said softly, this cyber gossip AK is a tool of the poor. Not supported for buying and selling. If everyone is interested, I will also take on some business such as opening up. Exorcism method, open the altar and preach. Line up to grab tickets, celebrity private photos. Mobile phone film application, advertising agency. Such part-time jobs are involved by the poor and ensure professionalism. Affordable prices, endless opportunities for both the elderly and the young. If needed, please leave your contact information. Qin Fang's words stunned 1 million people in the live broadcast room. Ah! So the Taoist doesn't just catch ghosts. The Taoist holds multiple positions. Surprisingly, there is such amazing Taoist art. I really admire it. You still have to be a Taoist. He's in a purple robe, he's just different. I have something to ask. How about adopting me as your disciple? Mainly because I have the money from Buddha now, it's not easy to deceive. It's not easy to earn. But at this moment, Qin Fang looked up and saw the Daotong standing by the boundary, showing a hint of fear. She seems to be afraid of something. According to common sense, this cyber boy is loaded with the soul of a ghost queen. Her memory remains intact, but at this moment Qin Fang has already eliminated all the evil spirits. Why is she afraid? Not only that, when the Ghost King was just here, she didn't see this child scared. Instead, after everything was over, she started to be scared. Meanwhile, Qin Fang saw Li Anning standing opposite him at this moment. Li Anning looked at him with frightened eyes. I saw Li Anning's hand trembling and lifting up. Pointed to Qin Fang. In Mount Huangshan Mountain, Su Qirue's movements are basically the same as Li Anning's. Everyone slowly raised their fingers towards Qin Fang. Is there anything on me? Qin Fang looked at himself and suddenly he noticed something. Behind him, it seems like someone is panting. The gentle breeze blew through his neck, creating a cool breeze. Qin Fang suddenly turned back. He saw a face as big as his own body. At this moment, staring at oneself with integrity and hook. Chapter 8. Terrifying Middle-Level Ghost King. Cyber Gossip AK is invalid. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. At this height, Qin Fang was facing those 2 blood-red big eyes. That eyeball is almost bigger than Qin Fang's entire head. The top is densely covered with red blood streaks. At this moment, the big-faced nose was still breathing outwards. The air wave had no temperature, but after blowing through Qin Fang's body, one could feel a sticky sensation that made one feel uncomfortable all over. That big face, overall blue-gray, with 2 huge arms on either side of it. The length of each arm is almost equivalent to the height of an adult. At the end of their arms, there are 2 big hands covered in pointed nails. However, what really makes people feel uncomfortable all over is that the big face actually has an expression. At this moment, that big face is almost pressed against Qin Fang. My whole face is smiling. Seems to be mocking, or even chuckling lightly. When that thing opened its big mouth, Qin Fang saw that it had 4 rows of teeth growing in its mouth. The teeth were covered in sticky saliva, and the taste in the whole mouth was not much better than the toilet. Under that big face, there are 4 legs growing. Although they are very short, they run very fast. At this moment, everyone looked at that face and was too scared to speak out. Many people even feel nauseous and vomit right in place. Ah, what a special thing. Ah, I'm lying down. I've never seen such a disgusting thing in my life. The key is that he still has an expression. He's lying down, I'm sick all over. Wait. Look, why is Qin Tiancher standing still in front of that big face? It was not until then that people realized that Qin Fang, who had not originally noticed that big face, was very relaxed. But now that I saw that big face, I actually stood still. No way. I was scared out of my wits by that big face, right? That makes sense. The Heavenly Master is good at catching and killing ghosts. But no one has seen this thing in front of me. I guess Qin Tiancher is also extremely scared. What exactly is this thing? Why are there suddenly so many evil spirits and this monster in our world? Watching the monster open its bloody mouth, Qin Fang remained motionless. And the next second, a voice sounded, making everyone's scalp tingle even more. Because that big face spoke. The sound was like scraping the blackboard with nails, making people feel uncomfortable all over. Little Taoist. Kill my low-level ghost king. You killed so many evil spirits in me. You really have enough life. A broken gun, who else do you want to kill? Just a bullet made of cinnabar like yours, hit me without pain or itching. I will eat you now. As he spoke, his big face suddenly opened its bloody mouth, grinning 4 rows of sharp fangs and biting towards Qin Fang's head. And the next second, Qin Fang withdrew from his position, flipped the AK in his hand, held the gun stock in his hand, and smashed it into the teeth of the big face. Click. The sound of a broken bone suddenly spread to every corner of the community. I saw that big face suddenly shut its mouth. And on the ground, a huge tooth, carrying black flesh and blood, rolled down to the ground. The big face felt pain and suddenly took a step back. Good, you little Taoist. I want you to die comfortably. You are at a loss. Dare to resist. Qin Fang kicked the tooth with his foot and said, You are truly a mid-level ghost king. Surprisingly able to speak human language. It seems that I underestimated you all. However, my cyber gossip AK is not a vegetarian. As he spoke, Qin Fang suddenly loaded the AK and aimed it straight at the big face of the mid-level ghost king, then shot it over. Whoosh! 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 In the air, those red bullets shot towards the ghost king. But the next moment, the ghost king actually opened his big mouth. He ate all the bullets. At this moment, the sound of the system rang in Qin Fang's ear. Host, Cyber Gossip AK bullets, with less than 50 rounds. Please fill in it in a timely manner. Qin Fang immediately looked at the merit points he had accumulated. 500 merit points. The number of exchanged AK bullets is 1 merit value for each bullet. Qin Fang said to the system in his heart, Give me another bullet that can be exchanged for 200 merit points. Young master, I don't believe it anymore. I can't kill this monster. After recharging, Qin Fang's Cyber Gossip AK in his hand now showed a burst of red light. Recharge completed, bullets have returned to their original position. Qin Fang looked at the mid-level Ghost King and said softly, Take it to death. I'll let you eat. Let me see how much you can eat today. Qin Fang spoke as his right index finger forcefully pulled the trigger. Whoosh! 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 Qin Fang continued firing a full 100 bullets. And at this moment, the mid-level Ghost King seems to have no discomfort. Instead, he stood still, chewing on the bullets that had been shot into his mouth. The bullets that hit him only penetrated the surface of his skin and did not penetrate deep into it. These 100 bullets did not cause any damage to the mid-level Ghost King. Instead, I fed him enough. The mid-level Ghost King chewed for a moment, opened his mouth, and a black breath emerged from his mouth. The mid-level Ghost King sneered and said, "Little Taoist. I've already said that with just your little bullet, it won't cause any harm to me." At this moment, everyone in the live broadcast room felt even more numb watching. I'm Nima. What did this guy make? This AK bullet hit him, only entering a little bit. This guy is really tough and thick. With so many guns, he couldn't hurt him at all. My mother, what should I do? The Heavenly Master won't lose, will he? If you often walk by the river, there's no way you don't get your shoes wet. During the process of the Heavenly Master catching ghosts, occasionally being caught by ghosts is also a normal phenomenon. If all Heavenly Masters rely on AK to kill ghosts, then those Taoists, what other Taoist techniques do they practice? When people were discussing in the live broadcast room, Qin Fang's fingers never stopped shooting. When the cyber gossip AK fired its 100th bullet, the barrel had already turned red. The next 100 rounds were fired from the constantly burning barrel of the gun. Qin Fang said inwardly, "Fortunately, this is the cyber gossip AK given to me by the system. If it were a regular AK, it would have been scrapped long ago." However, to everyone's disappointment, even though Qin Fang tried to shoot, the mid-level Ghost King remained unmoved. 200 bullets, all fired clean at this moment. But the Ghost King still lives well. At this moment, the Ghost King saw Qin Fang slowly put down his AK and let out eerie laughter. Ha ha ha. Little Taoist. I don't have the ability anymore. Is the firepower insufficient? When the Ghost King finished saying these words and was ready to come forward and eat Qin Fang. Qin Fang suddenly chuckled. Chapter 9. Thunder Formation Gatling. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. I only saw Qin Fang lowering his head and constantly laughing softly. From Qin Fang's front view, he could only be seen standing amidst wisps of black smoke, with his head lowered and his body bulging one after another. I couldn't see his expression clearly, I could only tell from the bursts of laughter that he was laughing. Seeing Qin Fang's eerie scene, the Ghost King felt that Qin Fang had collapsed. Little Taoist. Don't be afraid. I know you have inner fear. Don't hide yourself with laughter. You're about to die. Don't worry. I will do it soon. It's okay. Dizziness is normal. The Ghost King walked towards Qin Fang while speaking. As the Ghost King walked, his big mouth opened and closed, and his 4 rows of fangs kept colliding, making a clicking sound. Listening to it makes people feel uneasy. At this moment, the people in the live broadcast room are a bit dumbfounded. What to do? Qin Tianshi seems really scared and foolish. Why are you standing there motionless? Not a Heavenly Master. When is it? You're still laughing. Hurry up and run. Heavenly Master. Don't show off. Face is nothing, he's just a fart. We don't want it anymore. Let's run for our lives first. Heavenly Master, you won't really be scared and foolish. Run quickly. Just your small body isn't enough to fill his teeth. I have seen it, although this Ghost King has many teeth, the probability of dying in one bite is still very high. Don't be afraid. It doesn't hurt. And the numerous spectators standing outside the community on site also began to call out to Qin Fang, who seemed to have collapsed. Hey! Little Master. Don't be discouraged. Hurry up and run out. Don't stand there foolishly. Run for your life now. It's okay. Don't worry, the staff of the National Bureau of Foreign Affairs are all here. After hearing the 3 words of the National Foreign Affairs Bureau, Mount Huangshan on the other side quickly waved to the crowd. And he lowered his voice and spoke from between his teeth, "Don't say that. Don't say that. If that thing comes out, we may not necessarily have that little Taoist who is skilled." Li Anning also stood outside and shouted to Qin Fang, "Qin Tianshi. You come out first. Don't carry it hard. We can discuss it together." Listening to the shouts of the surrounding crowd, and also watching the advice of everyone in the live broadcast room, Qin Fang finally stopped laughing, and he slowly lifted his head to wipe away the tears from the corner of his eyes as he laughed. Sorry, I didn't control it." Qin Fang apologized to the surrounding crowd. Then he looked at the Ghost King who had already walked up to him. "What did you just say? Stop talking nonsense, we're almost dead. Why are we still talking so much?" The Ghost King spoke and directly opened his big mouth and bit down. Click. The Ghost King tightly closed his mouth together. Ah. What? What's going on? Qin, Heavenly Master, was eaten by the Ghost King. Damn it. Let this guy come out earlier. He just keeps going. Everyone saw that the Ghost King opened his big mouth and then tightly closed it. Everyone was thinking that Qin Fang had already been eaten by the Ghost King. And the next second, Qin Fang's voice appeared next to the big tree. "Hey. I remember you just said, I'm running low on firepower, right?" Seeing Qin Fang run away, the expression on the face of the Ghost King seemed unhappy. The whole big face instantly turned into an angry expression, shouting at Qin Fang, "You're really looking for death." Ah! The Ghost King suddenly accelerated, and everyone was amazed by the speed. Crouching slot. Qin Fang hasn't died yet. At the moment when Li Anning saw Qin Fang, his heart tightened and he blurted out. Mount Huangshan watched the speed of the Ghost King running to Qin Fang for a long time, and said softly, "It's worthy of being a middle-level Ghost King. This speed is no less than the speed of a cyberboy." I saw the Ghost King appear in front of Qin Fang 0.01 seconds later. I took another big bite. Whoosh! This time, the Ghost King still pounced. The Ghost King turned around to search for Qin Fang, but found that Qin Fang's figure was nowhere at this moment. Suddenly, Qin Fang's voice appeared again on a high platform and not far away. "I just wanted to test the firing rate and durability of my cyber gossip AK. You know, catching ghosts on a regular basis is not something I can even use for my cyber gossip AK. I ran into a mid-level Ghost King like you today, so naturally I need to test my magic tools." In the live broadcast room, everyone listened to Qin Fang's words and vaguely felt like something was going to happen. What? What does Qin Tianshi mean by this? He was just testing a magic tool. It's really fake. Ah. Look at Qin Tianshi's relaxed appearance, is it really true? What? What he means is, he's practicing with this mid-level Ghost King. If I understand correctly, he's just practicing with the Ghost King. Thinking of this, everyone dare not think anymore. At this moment, everyone saw Qin Fang standing on a high platform, lightly hooking his right hand at the intermediate-level Ghost King. The provocative meaning is beyond words. Come here. Little cutie. You still don't know enough about firepower. After saying these words, the Ghost King suddenly rushed towards Qin Fang. At that moment, my huge head jumped so high. Surprisingly, it is several meters higher than the high platform of Qin Fang Station. At this moment, Qin Fang lifted his Taoist robe. In the system, gently select. Qin Fang stood with both feet and placed his hands in a way that looked like he was holding something. The next second, thunder will burst out. Blue lightning bolts flew out of Qin Fang's hands one by one. A blue halo spread out from my hand. Thunder formation. Gatling. Qin Fang shouted loudly, and surprisingly, a Gatling with a faint blue light appeared in his hand. Gatling's body was densely engraved with the Heavenly Thunder Formation spell. In every crevice of that spell, there were still flashes of lightning flowing around the entire gun. The next second, Qin Fang directly aimed his gun at the Ghost King charging towards him. Upon seeing this scene, the expression on the Ghost King's face instantly turned into fear. However, Qin Fang did not leave him any opportunity. No. 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 Bang 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 bang. In an instant, countless bullets shot from the Thunder Formation Gatling towards the Ghost King. Every bullet has a blue trajectory in the air. There were also scattered lightning on top, directly penetrating the body of the Ghost King. 1. 2. 3. In a short moment, the Ghost King went from being pierced by a bullet into his body to a pile of rotten meat and fell to the ground. Until the Ghost King completely disappeared, Qin Fang slowly stopped. Looking at the slightly smoking Heavenly Thunder Formation Gatling, Qin Fang smiled faintly. You still don't know enough about the term firepower. At this moment, the 1 million viewers in the live broadcast room are all numb. The crowd at the scene stood up and looked at that unbelievable scene. Chapter 10. Don't love me, there's no result. Obtain the 5 Spirit Mantra Sand Eagle. You are listening at Novel Full. Audio. It's numb. People are numb. Everyone, it's numb. Sleeping slot. One person on site couldn't help but shout out. Next, the second sound. The third sound. The fourth sound. Sleeping slot. Sleeping slot. Outside the entire community, it echoes endlessly. Everyone is in a state of shock, unable to extricate themselves. Li Anning, Su Chirue, Mount Huangshanjiu and every staff member of the State Alien Affairs Bureau were all silent. Just stood there, staring blankly at Qin Fang on the high platform. At this moment, he looks like a savior who saves the world, standing there with a pose. At this moment, there is not a single word on the screen in the live broadcast room. The entire barrage area, quietly. There are over 1 million people in the live broadcast room, all stunned in front of the screen. After about 5 seconds, suddenly, a barrage of bullets drifted by. Qin Tianshi is amazing. The next second, the barrage area in the live broadcast room was directly detonated. I'm lying down. I'm really blind to my titanium alloy dog eyes. What did he just take out? Is it Gatling? I left the word "ma" behind. That word is definitely Gatling. Even if you have an AK, it's okay. Then why did you invite Gatling out? Qin Tianshi. You are the real Cyber Tianshi. Is this the Weapon Master Celestial Master? There's such a Celestial Master here. What kind of Ghost King and Queen? They'll all die for me. Master Tian uses AK. The Ghost King becomes cannon fodder. Qin Tianshi uses Gatling. The Ghost King erected a new tomb in place. I have lost my 3 senses. What kind of fairy world scene have I seen? The entire barrage area can refresh hundreds of barrages almost every second. And at this moment, many people on site went completely crazy. Heavenly Master. Cowardly. Heavenly Master. I want to take you as my disciple. No. I want to be your master. Hey. That's not right either. Heavenly Master. Are you a fairy? Can you sell me your magical tools? Some elderly people even start kneeling on the ground and kowtowing their heads. Heavenly Master descended to earth. May my whole family be safe and sound. Heavenly Master is here. Bless my son to become a partner this year. Heavenly Master is here. Bless my son to be admitted to his ideal university this year. Heavenly Master is here. Bless me with a new spouse this year. Qin Fang looked at the crowd kneeling on the ground and kowtowing, thinking to himself. Holy crap, how did you make a wish on me? Isn't this using me as the king in the wishing pool? Cough, cough, cough. Alright, alright. Don't make any more wishes. At the same time, the sound of the system rang in Qin Fang's ear. Ding, congratulations to the host, kill a mid-level ghost king, obtain merit points, 10,000 points. Obtain a new magical tool, a 5-spirit mantra sand eagle. Obtained an increase of 10,000 points in Taoist techniques. Congratulations to the host, you have broken through the realm of human spirit. You have reached the realm of heavenly spirit. Oh. Heavenly spirit realm. Can't I become a fairy soon? After having the system, the realm of improvement is fast. Qin Fang looked at the 5-spirit mantra sand eagle in the system interface and felt a little excited. I thought completing the killing mission would only earn merit points and an increase in Taoist techniques, but I didn't expect to receive unexpected rewards. Unexpectedly obtained a 5-spirit curse sand eagle. The 5-spirit curse sand eagle, shining with golden light, is surrounded by 5 golden lines as a whole. At the grip position of the sand eagle, there are 5 spirit talismans carved on each side. On the talisman, there is a big killing character that is very eye-catching. This gun is so good. Now you can carry it with you. Although the cyber gossip AK is useful, the gun body is too large, and sometimes it is not very useful when catching ghosts at short distances. When in the alley, it can easily affect one's position. Now with this sand eagle, it would be much better. In the future process, first use a small hammer to sew, and then use a large hammer to handle it. Qin took a brisk step and walked from the high platform into the community, landing lightly on the ground. Infinite Heavenly Sovereign, all blessed lords, the task of the poor path has been completed. Please support the business of the poor. Exorcism method, open the altar and preach. Line up to grab tickets, celebrity private photos. Mobile phone film application, advertising agency. People who want to contact me can search for my account on the Shake Hands platform. Cybermaster wants to catch ghosts. There is my contact information on the homepage. Help me follow a little bit. At this moment, Qin Fang's words stunned the crowd on sight. As the heavenly master of Ziwei Mountain Taoist School. Surprisingly, I have to advertise myself. You still have to rely on phone film to make money. No one believes that such words came from Qin Fang's mouth. Qin Fang said softly, "Where is Daotong?" In an instant, the cyberboy quickly approached Qin Fang. Heavenly Master. Release the binding technique, retrieve all the talismans, and use them again next time. Not a single one can be lost. You lost one last time. Do you know how expensive a piece of paper is? Throwing it on the ground not only affects the environment, but also the appearance of the city. The key issue is, do you know how expensive a piece of paper is? That cyberboy probably often listens to Qin Fang's nagging, and at this moment, he is calm and without any complaints. Quietly go and retrieve the talisman. At the moment the barrier was opened, a fresh breeze blew up from somewhere. The only remaining black cloud in the community quietly dissipated at this moment. And what appears behind Qin Fang at this moment is Lang Qin Tian. Watching such a relaxed and joyful scene, even my breathing became much smoother. Qin Fang raised his hand and saluted the crowd. I still have a few phone masks left, so I'll go back first. Ladies and gentlemen, farewell. Speaking, Qin Fang turned around and was about to leave. And Su Chirue behind him quickly shouted, "Hey! Qin Tianshi." Qin Fang stopped slightly when he heard someone calling him. He gently turned his face and said, "Are you asking me for gray letters?" Sorry, I know I was too charming just now. But don't love me. No result. After speaking, Qin Fang turned around gracefully and left everyone's sight. At this time, Li Anning and Mao Huangshan all looked at Su Chirue. Su Chirue spat fiercely at the position where Qin Fang had left, saying, "Pooh, pooh. Stinky and shameless. Who wants you to believe in me? What did you just call him?" "I just wanted to ask him, where did the Gatling just come from?" This question has sparked Li Anning's thinking. "I remember he flicked his robe at that time. Can it be taken out from the crotch of the pants?" "Ah. Your imagination is really rich. You thought you were reading novels. It should be some Taoist technique from Ziwei Mountain." When that cyberboy appeared, he also appeared out of thin air. That makes sense. But Qin Fang, he's really amazing. While several people were discussing, the scene of Qin Fang catching ghosts in Yuhua community had already ignited the entire network.